So guys, it's Frankie from AFTV Young Gunz and welcome back to the channel. Today we have episode 15 of the live Arsenal career mode. Let me just check the audio real quick. Absolutely fine. Yes, so of course episode 15 of the Arsenal career mode, the live Arsenal career mode should I say, and boy, oh boy, do we have a good episode for you today. Now I'm going to take you through what we did in the previous episode. Before I get into this, of course, we started it off with the game against Manchester City, and what a game it was. We actually won 6-3. And that was an absolutely fantastic game. Then, of course, we kicked off our Champions League campaign with a solid 3-0 win over Olympique Marseille, followed by the Newcastle game where we won 4-0. Then we had Rotherham 1-2-1, and then we simmed the final. So we simmed these final two games. We simmed the game against Rotherham 1-2-1, and then simmed the game against Fulham and drew 0-0. So that's probably our most minus the loss against Liverpool, I'd say. That's probably our most disappointing result of the season, the draw to Fulham, because we really should be beating a team like Fulham. But in this episode, as you can see by the title, we start off with Barcelona in the Champions League group stages. Thank God we're back in the Champions League, but I do not want to be seeing this that early on. Man like Joey, what's up, G? What are you saying, man? How are you? Right, so I've got a few things to do before we get into these games, but I'm going to take you through what we're going to be doing in this episode anyway. Right, so this game, of course, we're going to be playing against Barcelona. Now, before we get into anything else, I want to talk about the CSKA game. If we beat Barcelona on legendary difficulty, we will not be playing the game against CSKA because we don't really need to. We battered Marseille, and if we beat Barcelona, we don't really need to play this game, so we will sim it, but only if we beat Barcelona. The Barcelona game, of course, followed by the game that we're going to be playing against Crystal Palace. We'll then be playing against Watford. This may not be simmed, we're not sure yet, but this game will be simmed, the game against Leeds, and the game at home against Wigan in the Carabao Cup will be simmed. What's everyone saying? KSI Army, hello man, welcome back. I'm the first to watch this. Oh, you're a bit late, man. Yo bro, what do you think the score will be tomorrow? Score will be tomorrow. Wow, it should be a big one. I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal. Right, so what do I need to do? I need to share this out so we can get as many people in the group as possible, in the chat as possible. You know me. Love a bit of attention. I'm only joking. That didn't sound very nice at all. Arsenal the best. I love it, man. Of course, you know. Alright, one more thing and then we're ready to get into it. How's everyone's day been though, guys? How are you all today? So that's that sorted. And we are ready to go. We've got the game against Barcelona. Oh my god, I couldn't ask for a harder fixture, I don't think. We had a big injury. I think it was Socrates is out for this game. Yes, Socrates is out for this game. Dennis Suarez will be making a return. I believe this is an away game. So Dennis Suarez will be making a return to the Camp Nou. Well, it's not actually the Camp Nou purely because EA don't have the rights to that, so it's not in FIFA. But let's just say Camp Nou. I'm always an Arsenal fan forever. I love it, KSI Army. Are you going to the Arsenal game? No, because it's in Belarus. Quick note as well, I am going to be playing Jack Butland. Jack Butland has to get a chance somewhere. He is our cup goalkeeper, and this is the Champions League, which is a cup competition. So we are going to be playing Jack Butland. Bit of a risk, I know, but we will be playing Jack Butland. School was terrible as normal. Education is key, though. That is very true. I wasn't a massive fan of school, but education is key. I can agree with you there. Anyway, let's get into this. Back in the Champions League, of course, I can't wait to hear the music again because I'm using that green kit. Oh, we've seen him already. Just what we didn't want to see, Lionel Messi. This is the biggest game of the career mode so far, and if you follow this career mode through and through, first of all, what a legend, but you'll know that we've had some big games. But this is the biggest out of the lot. So let's get into this. Wait. Bang. Just for anyone that says they cheat, that plays on beginner, legendary, difficulty. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's raining for some reason. If I can change that, I will, because it shouldn't be raining in España. Yes, I can. Right, no rain. Don't care. Alter in the game, I know, but I don't want rain in Spain. That rhymes, doesn't it? Let's go. Let's go. Broden Air. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to air you. What do you think of Tottenham? I'm going to leave that one to you guys in the group because I'm not allowed to repeat that one. Are you watching the game tomorrow? Of course, man. It'll be good to see Alexander Haleb come back to the Emirates for Bate. Of course it will be, man. That'll be excellent to see him back. Wow, I can't believe that actually got through, but here we go. I'm actually quite scared for this game. I don't know why I've put this on legendary, but it had to be done. Okay. Quick predictions, guys. What are we saying? Who is anyone here got confidence in me? I got both Champions League predictions correct yesterday. I went 2-1 Rome and 2-0 PSG. What a great game for PSG as well. Here we go at the Camp Nou. It actually doesn't look that bad for a makeshift Camp Nou. The El Libertador, at least. That's what it's called in FIFA. Is this a real stadium? I'm not actually sure. Is it a real stadium, guys? This is an epic night. Oh god, I've already seen Lionel Messi, so I'm so scared. I'm probably more than likely to see Luis Suarez in here as well, but I will see their lineup in just a moment. Of course, Socrates out due to an injury, and Butland is of course the cup goalkeeper, so that's what we're going to be going with. The only changes from the original lineup. You're going to win, I like it. I predict the score is 4-1 Arsenal against CSK in Moscow. Do you mean Bate Borisov? Oh, come on you Gunners, says Albin. I like it, I like the confidence there. Listen to that beautiful Champions League music, guys. Look at this, I love the graphics on this. Milinkovic Savic has been added to the team as well. There's Messi, there's Suarez, there's Coutinho. Oh god. Oh god. No pressure whatsoever, you're right, no pressure whatsoever. Here's their team: Ter Stegen in goal, PK, Rakitic, Busquets, Coutinho, Suarez, Messi, Alba. Oh my good gosh. And then they've only got Matic on the bench. But look at that starting 11. Hysaj in there as well. No Semedo. Oh, but that is the Barcelona team. Obviously you've already seen our team, so we don't have to wait for ours. There's the dentist himself. Let's go. Come on Arsenal. If we can not concede in this first half, I'll be more than happy. I'll take a draw here. Here's Messi now. Straight away, Lionel Messi forces a save out of Jack Butland. It's going to be an early corner. That's what I mean. This is Lionel Messi's weak foot. What have I done? What have I done put this on legendary? They're going to play it short. Here's Messi. Torreira versus Messi. Oh no, they're completely destroying me in terms of possession. I've not touched the ball yet. I've still not touched the ball. Here's Suarez. Saved again by Butland. In. It's still out. Get it out. Get it out. Oh my god, Barcelona nearly scored there to make it 1-0. But here we go. Here's Julian Draxler. We need a massive performance from everyone today. It's a ball into Martial. It's a great ball into Martial. Aubameyang's in there. Whipped in. Gnabry. Saved. Torreira. Torreira. Guys. We've done it! We have scored early against Barcelona. Lucas Torreira, the unlikely scorer, gets the goal to put us 1-0 up at the Camp Nou. Get in there! Completely against the run of play. The first time we got hold of the ball, we attacked and we scored. Go on, Lucas. Just what I want to see. Is that a nutmeg on PK as well? Torreira. Whoa. Torreira. Whoa. He comes from Uruguay. He's only 5'5". Torreira. Whoa. Torreira. Oh my god, you don't understand how happy that makes me. We've scored against Barcelona away on legendary. Here we go. Let's just keep this up. Go defensive. I don't care. We'll take a 1-0. We'll take a 1-0 to the Arsenal away in Spain. Or should I say Catalan or Catalonia, whatever it's called. No offense to any Catalonians in there in the chat, but I just don't know what it's called. I didn't know it was a country until recently when the whole referendum thing went on. Here's Aubameyang now though. Aubameyang, Arsenal on the attack again. Oh, didn't want that into Gnabry though. That was Martial free in the box. That's annoying. So as it stands, we are top of the group. Of course, Barcelona lost their first game to CSK in Moscow, so we're in a good position here right now. Here's Martial whipped into Jonathan Tah. Ter Stegen with a hit punch. Torreira again. Lucas Torreira. Oh, Torreira going for the second. What a wonder goal that would have been. Mataza's. Wow, I remember this guy. It's been a while. Yo, man, welcome back. Torreira, whoa. You come okay. Go on, man, like joy. I signed Martial. There's a lot of people that sign Martial, believe it or not. Here's Luis Suarez. Plays it into Coutinho. Rakitic now. Here's Messi. Martial got him covered. Here's Torreira now. Torreira versus Messi. Messi leaves him for dead. Messi, lovely recovery from Torreira and takes the ball off of Lionel Messi. Here's Gaia. Back in Spain, of course. Julian Draxler pings it over to Anthony Martial. Can Martial take control of this? Here's Anthony Martial. Showing off the skills. Tried to whip that in, but it doesn't happen early enough. Here's Suarez. Into Jordi Alba. Milinkovic-Savic now. Here's Busquets. Sergio Busquets pings it forward. Lovely defending from Manolas. What great tackle. Here we are on the counter now. Aubameyang holds it up. That's a foul. Ref surely. I don't know how that is not a foul. Here's Messi. Into Suarez. Suarez! Lovely save from Butland. Butland's been tested early on. But the test. Can he pass this test? Lovely drop of the shoulder from Julia. Draxler out to Pereira. Pereira sees Draxler. Draxler sees Aubameyang. Aubameyang loses the ball again and cannot regain. That was a foul. See what I'm saying, man? It's annoying, isn't it? You know how it is. UEFA loaner and all. Who remembers that conspiracy theory? Here's Messi. Messi, well handled by Gaia. Here's Martial, loses the ball. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Here's Coutinho now into Alba. Great play from Barcelona. Milinkovic-Savic again and runs it off for a goal kick. Thank God for that. 100% Chelsea is the new AFTV. I'm sorry, yeah. But the passion that Louis put into that rant is unbelievable. I know Louis, yeah, he's a die-hard Chelsea fan, and in a way, when he's angry, I sort of get angry. I sort of feel the pain that a Chelsea fan feels. I don't know anyone that's more Chelsea than Louis, honestly. Sorry, out. Do you guys think it's too early? Do you think he should be sacked already? I mean, he's not doing great, obviously. I mean, 4-0 Bournemouth. That is mad. Yet alone 6-0 City. I think that's more of a shock losing to Bournemouth than losing 6-0 to City. But do you think it's time for him to be sacked? It's Pereira into the box. Martial cannot get on the end of it. I personally don't want Sarri to go, because if he's going to keep this up, then that's just helpful for us. Someone's actually said, Steva said that. Yeah, yes, Steva knows. Here's Rakitic into Milinkovic-Savic. Can Jonathan Tah handle that? Yes, he has. Great defending from Jonathan Tah. Draxler wins it. It's a terrible pass there from Martial. Here's Busquets into Suarez. Suarez cannot beat his man. Here's Rakitic now. Lovely defending there from Torreira. And here we go on the counter. We just need to get a touch on this ball. Here's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's got all the pace in the world. Can he get past Umtiti? Umtiti's still chasing. Aubameyang turning inside. Still Aubameyang going for the shot. Blocked off. Into Gnabry. Gnabry on the volley. Oh my God. Serge Gnabry with a beautiful finish. It's 2-0. It is 2-0. Barcelona 0. Arsenal 2. And what a finish from Serge Gnabry. You just cannot be that good. You just cannot, as they would say in the Bundesliga. But we've proved that wrong. We just are that good this season. Come on, Arsenal. Weak foot Serge Gnabry. One of the best goals I've scored in this career mode so far, and I've scored a few bangers. Come on. Chelsea, Everton and Leicester are struggling right now. Yes, that's true. Here's Julian Draxler. Whipped in, floated in, into the hands of ter Stegen. We'll try and finish up this episode before the Champions League games kick off as well, because I actually want to watch them. Messi, handled by Gaia again. Messi's had hardly any chance in this game. Torreira taken out there. That looks like it should have been a foul. Torreira looks hurt, but he's back up. Terrible ball there from Draxler. Here's Busquets into Suarez. Lovely defending again from Jonathan Tah, but loses it. Get that ball. Oh, Butland's done very well this game. And that is half time. Barcelona 0, and I cannot believe I'm saying this. Arsenal 2. This is an away game. We'd hardly ever win away games, yet alone at the Nou Camp. And what a goal from Serge Gnabry to put us 2-0 up. An insane volleyed finish. Can't wait till we go to Old Trafford with Martial and Lingard. With Martial and Lingard injured and Matic suspended. Fair enough. Look at this first. Messi testing off Butland early. We're going to look through some of these replays because I want to see our goals. Great save from Butland there, of course. And then in the 6th minute, whipped in, finished, not finished even, and then Torreira on the rebound puts Arsenal 1-0 up. That was a shock in itself, but it only got better from there, guys. Trust me, it only got better. It was a shot from Torreira that nearly got him the brace on the volley. Flicks it up, goes to smack it, and it just goes sky high. I know, I'm just trying to make it feel like the real, I know it's not the Nou Camp, man, that joy, but I just want to make it feel like the proper Champions League. Lovely tackle there from Manolas. Great defending. Best buy in the whole career, I don't know, but here we go. Here is the finish from Serge Gnabry, pinged over from Aubameyang, and on the volley, on his weaker foot, curls it around Milinkovic-Savic, curls it around to Stegen, and puts it in the net. Here are some of the other scores around the grounds. Besiktas 1, Feyenoord 1, Lokomotiv Moscow 2, AIK 0, Manchester United 0, Dortmund 1, common Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid 0, Napoli 0, and then Villarreal 1, Club Brugge 0. Come on! Who was it that beat Manchester United? Dortmund. Dortmund are beating Manchester United, so come on Dortmund. Honorary Dortmund fan for that game. Keep them away from us. But yeah. No negative sides to this. I mean, we could bring someone on, but I'm going to wait. And of course, one of them is going to be Denis Suarez, because he gets to make his return to Barcelona, of course. But let's go. Hopefully we can add on to our lead. Here's Andy Martial into Gaia. Gaia going to use his pace to push it forward. Shouldn't have done that probably, but he's got past Rakitic. Into the box. No, that's not a great cross. It's an Arsenal throw, however. Here's Gaia. Torreira. Julian Draxler. Sees Gnabry. Serge Gnabry! It's free! It is 3-0! Arsenal are unstoppable right now. Serge Gnabry with his second of the game. They haven't even touched the ball yet. How unbelievable is this? On legendary difficulty. Barcelona 0, Arsenal 3. It's just unbelievable. Thoughts on Southend United? I mean, I don't watch a lot of Southend United. Obviously, I know they exist, but they're a respectable club from what I've heard. Serge Gnabry, though, second goal in the Champions League and second goal in this game. Hold L1 and double tap 0. Is that the respect celebration? Show respect celebration. If that is the case, then yeah, 100% I will do that. Here's Torreira. Sends for Aubameyang. Can Arsenal looking to make it 4 now? Can Barcelona turn into Chelsea? Oh, this could be that game. We could be City here. They could be Chelsea. It's looking that way. Martial whips it in. Jonathan Tah with a header. Power header, and it's gone powered over. Have you tried Ultimate? Because the way you're playing against Barcelona, listen, if we beat Barcelona if we batter Barcelona, I will try Ultimate. I promise you, I will try Ultimate. I've never played Ultimate in my life, but there's a reason it's called Ultimate, as I've heard. It's Coutinho. Coutinho, Paulista's got him covered. Lovely defending from Manolas again. Still not clear. Here's Suarez. Manolas. That's a corner. That's silly defending there. We'll take a corner though. I'm going to take off Rakitic and bring on Paulinho, but of course wow, they've brought on Matic and Paulinho, but taken off Milinkovic, Savic and Busquets. Obviously in real life, Paulinho has gone back to his Chinese team. I can't remember what they're called, but he's gone back there on a permanent deal, not only a loan deal now, of course. So bit unrealistic, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to come up against him a lot, I don't believe, or hopefully not at least. Here's Messi. Messi's been singled out in this game, really. Here he is now. Wow. Just said that, and then Lionel Messi gets the assist. Coutinho with the goal. Don't know why he's celebrating like they've just scored a important goal. They are 3-1 down, but we'll let them have their moment. Frankie, you're going to upload on your new channel? Yes, I am. I'm getting my new cameras. I'm getting my camera soon, so yes, there will be uploads coming on this channel. But yeah, 3-1. We all knew it was going to happen eventually, and we are now going to bring on Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez gets welcomed back to the camp now. 3-1. Okay, all right. Now we just need to calm down. We just need to calm down now. I don't know how Coutinho's got that in. Butler's been great all day. He probably could have done a little bit better there, but I'm not complaining. I'm still 3-1 up. However, I'm going to go ultra defensive though, just to maintain the lead. Here is Denis Suarez now. He's looking to prove a point against his old club. Of course, probably wouldn't have wanted to leave Barcelona, but worked out best for his career. That's a foul, if you ask me. Matic, of course, a former United player, and Chelsea as well. Here is Denis Suarez, goes for the shot. Denis Suarez forces a save out to Stegen. What a goal that would have been. Vlog Tuesday, yes, Mataza, you know. What a shot, by the way. Is that a corner? Yes, it is a corner. Going to be whipped into Anthony Martial, into Aubameyang. Cannot get his head onto it, but still an Arsenal ball. Whipped in again. Draxler into the hands of ter Stegen again. Here's Piqué into Busquets. I thought he took Busquets off. Who did they take off then? Was it Rakitic they took off? I'm not sure. Here's Hysaj into Messi. Manolas has just been all over Messi in this game, not letting him through whatsoever. But that's a great ball to Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez breaks through now. Here's Denis Suarez. It's storybook. Oh, he can't finish it, but Aubameyang on the follow-up. Aubameyang! That's a penalty, surely. No way, ref. Suarez had the golden opportunity to score against his former club, but couldn't take it. What a great save from ter Stegen as well. We've got another corner. Martial whipped in. Jonathan Tah cannot get the header onto it fully, but Draxler still with the ball. Loses it. I wanted to cut it back. Jonathan Tah, strong tackle from the German. Lovely again from the... I was going to say German again, but this sounds too repetitive. Here's Draxler. Aubameyang turns his man. Aubameyang finesse shot, and what a poor shot. Red time finish. You got a season ticket at Arsenal, or do you just buy tickets? I just buy tickets, man. Yeah, I've not got enough money at one time to be buying a season ticket. What time is it in the match? We're going to make our final 2 substitutions now as well. Who deserves a rest? We're going to give Gnabry a rest there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring on Lacazette and put Aubameyang out on the right, and then what we will do is we will bring on Kolasinac to bully Messi with a little bit of strength, to say the least. Guy got him on pace, but now Kolasinac's got him on strength. I'm not saying I want to injure Messi, but if it happens, then it does help out a little bit. Not for them, of course, but for us in the second game. Butler clears it. Lovely header there from Julian Draxler. Here's Martial. So, oh, what a Rabona finish. That's a Rabona over. Julian Draxler with a shot. I had to go for the shot because he was going to get absolutely clattered. But what a ping over from Martial on the Rabona. But was that going in? It was a beautiful shot from Draxler. It was curling in ever so slightly, and that was going in if it wasn't for ter Stegen. Only 80 quid for a season ticket at Southend. Put it this way, you can get a Bayern Munich season ticket for the same price as a Southend season ticket. That is mad, isn't it? Julian Draxler goes for the finesse shot. Time finesse. Oh, off the post. Lacazette. It's 4-1. This is unbelievable. This is purely unbelievable. Who on earth expected this? Arsenal 4, Barcelona 1. What's your thoughts on Aaron Ramsey 400k away? Listen. All credit. Listen, I want to get in contact with Aaron Ramsey's agent, because if he's got him 400 grand a week, that is absolutely insane. I think that puts him, I think Ronaldo's on 470 a week. That's 70k off of Cristiano Ronaldo, and credit where credit, not all due respect, Aaron Ramsey is nowhere near the level of Cristiano Ronaldo. But that's Lacazette's third goal in the Champions League. Of course, got 2 against Marseille. But the only reason he's got so much is the same reason as Alexis Sanchez. It's a free transfer, so they've got the money to throw. Alexis Sanchez would not have got 500 grand a week if it was a money transfer. That's the only reason Ramsey's getting as much as he has. As you can see there in the top left, Granit Xhaka is on the move. Of course, I accepted a bid from PSG, and they followed through on it. So in January, Granit Xhaka will be going to PSG. Barcelona using that passing game now. It's a bit late, obviously, but it's been done before. Here's Paulinho. Into Busquets into Coutinho, the goal scorer, pings it in, Suarez, and this is what I mean, Luis Suarez, the ex-Liverpool duo, with the goals. And believe it or not, Barcelona are still in this. They're still in this, we need to be careful. We really need to be careful now. Coutinho with a goal and an assist. Bang. But we do have a 100% record against Manchester United. Played them once and won 1-0. Okay, fair enough. I like that. Can we get one more maybe? That would be extremely unrealistic, but it's been done, as I've said before. That's a terrible ping. I went that in the box. I don't know why on earth it's gone over there. Great interception there from, who was that? Manolas, I think it was again. It's Suarez. Oh no, terrible. Terrible there from Denis Suarez. Here is Luis Suarez on the other hand. Lovely tackle there from Paulista, but still not won the ball. Coutinho whips it in. Messi is not going to get to that header in a million years. It's a lovely Rabona over again to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. A great pass over from Alexander Lacazette. Aubameyang, can he finish? It's 5. It is 5-2. And it gets more and more unbelievable. Rest in peace, Gordon Banks. Of course, you will be missed. An absolute England legend. That one's from George. But this is just unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. Frankie, one player you want to sign from Liverpool in real life. Easy. Dejan Lovren. No, I'm only joking. Of course it would be Mohamed Salah. Of course, 100%. That's the 90th minute. Game's going to be over any minute now. And what a result from the Arsenal. 4 additional minutes. I don't know what on earth for. They might as well just blow the whistle for Barcelona at this point. Julian Draxler. Sends it through to Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Julian Draxler. Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez. Can he make it 6? Denis Suarez into the hands of Ter Stegen again. And we've got one more chance. We've got one more chance. Can we make it 6-2? Whipped in. Kolasinac with a bicycle. Oh, he's connected with it, but wasn't a great connection. And it goes out near for a throw-in. Aubameyang. Can Aubameyang get to this? No, he cannot. That could have been it. And that is full time, guys. I cannot believe what I am saying. Barcelona 2, Arsenal 5. What? What? Messi was nowhere to be seen. They're going to have to put missing posters for him in Barcelona. Had no chance whatsoever. 2 goals from Gnabry. A goal from Lacazette, a goal from Aubameyang, and a goal from Torreira give us the massive W. How about that, guys? How about that? I swear you'll never see anything like this again. I've just done it, Martin Tyler. Don't worry. Do you want to win the Champions League? I think that's the silliest question I've ever heard. Of course I want to win the Champions League. And if we keep up like this, it looks like it could be possible in career mode at least. The man of the match is, of course, going to be Serge Gnabry. What a game he had. And what a goal he scored. Let's look at some of these results. Real Madrid, of course, won in the end. Manchester United pulling the draw. Lokomotiv battering AIK. Besiktas winning. Real Madrid winning 1-0. And Villarreal battering Club Brugge as well. Do you like the lower leagues, like Championship and League One, or are you not a fan? I don't really watch a lot of them, but I do go and watch my local team in Dagenham and Redbridge in the conference sometimes. So if you want to count that, then yes, I do. I love going over there. But back into the Premier League, of course, top of the league on goal difference. Shh. Manchester United and Liverpool and Spurs trailing us. Let's keep Spurs as far away as we possibly can. But next game, of course, is the game at Lisbon. That is the confirmation now. Granit Xhaka will be on his way to PSG in January. Probably won't get used until then. But yeah, we got the game against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. And this is the team, of course, we're going to have to use. After that game against Barcelona, a lot of our team are absolutely knackered. So we are going with this team. Of course, in goal is going to be Bert Leno because he's our league goalkeeper. Holding Manolas and Pallister at the back, Kolasinac and Chambers on the wing-back roles, Loftus-Cheek and Suarez in the middle, Iwobi, Lacazette and Bailey up top. Still a strong lineup, and we should be able to beat Crystal Palace with this team. Back in the green kit, I think that's our lucky kit, as it seems to be. No, I've just done world class. Oh, I need to change that permanently. I just did this on world class, guys. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to play this game on world class. I don't want to make it unrealistic and batter them about 9-0. Because if I keep playing the way I'm playing, that's what the score's going to be, and I don't want that to happen. So, if this is an absolute thrashing, guys, I do apologise. I wanted to put a legendary and potentially ultimate, but I did forget, so apologies. Sincere apologies. Favourite Arsenal player ever? King TT, Thierry Henry, without a doubt. There's a few that come close, but Thierry Henry is the best. And here we are at Selhurst Park. It's been hard to get results for us here in the past few years. And hopefully we can change that today. Interesting fact, my dad actually only lives around the corner from Selhurst Park. Got the most goals in the Premier League this season, and no surprise, 6 of those 17 were against Manchester City, believe it or not. You must be a FIFA god. I don't know. I don't think I'm that great personally, but results are saying otherwise. Oh, I don't like being cocky, so hence why I don't say I'm good at FIFA. Back with the Premier League action, of course. Here we are at Crystal Palace lineup. They've got Guaita in goal, Ward, Delight, Tompkins, and Baini at right back or left back. Bartels, McCarthy, Maya, and Jesus, they've signed some dodgy names here. Zaha and Selka up top. I'm not even going to try most of this, but that's a great signing for them. Delight or Delict, however you say it. I say Delight because it just sounds better to say. Who is that grey? But yeah, that's a pretty strong team there from Crystal Palace, but hopefully it is beatable. Come on, you Gunners. Let's get some predictions in the chat. Here's Selka straight away. Whipped in, and Manolas stops it in his tracks. What's your honest opinions on Jorginho? Oh, honest opinions on Jorginho? Not very good, honestly. I really don't rate him. He's not as good as everyone said he was. I mean, I didn't rate him personally when he was... I didn't rate him as much as other people did when he was at Napoli, and I think my point's been proven in the Premier League. Leon Bailey winning back that ball, but losing it at the same time. Here's Maya. Don't know how they got their hands on Maya. I said shot from Crystal Palace, and it forces a save out of Leno. And cleared. Here's MacArthur. Here's Bartels. There's going to be a free kick for Crystal Palace. Here we go. Alright, so hopefully we can get this free kick out. Here's Bartles. Whips it in. It's cleared. Great touch there from Lacazette to hold off his man. Here's Lacazette running forward now. Blistering pace from Lacazette. Can he hold his man off? No, he cannot. Tompkins wins back that ball. But Lacazette wins it back again. And Iwobi loses it. Here's Bartles. Into Wilfred Zaha with a header. Into the hands of Leno. Loftus-Cheek, of course, returning to Selhurst Park on loan there a few years ago, of course. But now shining at Arsenal, or Chelsea in real life. Here's Lacazette. Turns his man. Tompkins puts his body on the line and wins it for Crystal Palace. And that's a foul. Lacazette's probably going to get booked for that as well. Didn't mean to slide. I wanted to just long pass it. But it's going to be a booking for Alexander Lacazette. It's a yellow card. Getting slightly tired. Here's Leon Bailey into Dennis Suarez, of course. Returned to face against his former club last game. Did a decent job when he came on. Should have scored twice, but couldn't bring himself to score against his former club, the place he'd grown up in, I believe. I believe he grew up in Barcelona. Whipped in Zaha with a header again. He needs to be taking these chances, otherwise we are going to punish him eventually. Here's Dennis Suarez. Into Lacazette. Lacazette going to go solo. Sees Dennis Suarez again. That is a terrible ball from Lacazette. Needs to be careful as well with these standing tackles, because I went in for a standing tackle there. Thank God it didn't connect, because he probably would have got sent off. Here's Bailey. Can't get a hold of the ball. And we lose possession again. Here's Paulista. Into Alex Iwobi. Iwobi now. On his own. Lacazette. Sees Bailey. Bailey. Cuts inside. Leon Bailey. Oh, that could have been 1-0. So close from Leon Bailey. Okay, so I mean, welcome back. When do you think Arsenal can challenge for the Champions League? Within the next 5 years for sure. I mean, I'm hoping so. It's unacceptable any other time. 5 years and we should be at least challenging. And that's silly there from Arsenal. Won't be challenged if we keep doing stuff like that. Here's Bartles. Whips it in. Zaha cannot get his head onto this one. And Loftus-Cheek wins the ball. Got the strength to hold off his man as well. Iwobi. Looking for some support. Lacazette. Finds Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey over his man on the volley, and it's deflected, and that's a goal kick. Really? I saw a deflection there. I don't know where he's got goal kick from, but oh well. Okay, that's a bit of... Is it Mike Dean? Here's Loftus-Cheek. Into Lacazette. Lacazette cannot get on the end of it, and it's cleared by Guaita. Here's Dennis Suarez. See Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek into Leon Bailey. Pushing it forward first time. Back into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek letting one go. And that is a poor shot from Loftus-Cheek. I probably should have time finished that. Right, back in the game. Here's MacArthur. Pings it over to Bartles. Bartles, left free. Wilfred Zaha, great save from Leno. Do you think Arsenal will next win the league before Chelsea, Spurs or Man United? With the way Manchester... I think we've got a long way to go. Personally, I think we've got a long way to go. I think we'll see Man United win it before us. I don't think Spurs will win it. I do not think Chelsea will win it. Chelsea are going to have a funny few years. I personally believe that Chelsea could have a funny few years. Of course, all the stuff happening with Abramovich and not being able to get his visa has affected them massively. They're going to go for a few managerial changes, I believe. I expect to see another 3 before they next win the league. Don't know why, I just got that gut feeling. But here's Iwobi trying to use the little pace that he does have to get past James Tompkins. Here's Lacazette. Lacazette into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek cutting back outside. Loftus-Cheek going to go for the shot. Loftus-Cheek with a goal against his former club. And he's going to show respect. Right, we'll show a little bit of respect. He remembers his time at Crystal Palace. He remembers his time. But what a great goal. He doesn't score a lot. So it's surprising that he's going to show respect when he does score. What a great goal that was as well. Arsenal 1. Oh, sorry. Crystal Palace 0. Arsenal 1. Who's your best player at Arsenal for all time? I think I answered this question earlier. It's Thierry Henry. But what a great goal from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Get in.
Arsenal goal, number 24, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Here we go. Here's MacArthur into Wilfred Zaha. Zaha cannot get a hold of the ball. Stopped by Gabriel Paulista. Dennis Suarez plays it through to Alex Iwobi. Great ball. Iwobi cutting back into Leon Bailey. Bailey with the bicycle. I probably should have timed that as well. Probably would have got a sweet connection. Can you imagine if he scored that? Oh wow, what a voice crack. Why did you bring back Gabriel? Reason being, I don't know why we sold him in the first place. And second reason being, we needed another centre-back. And we also needed someone that can play right-back. So Gabriel sort of seemed perfect for me. And he's done well since coming back as well. Of course, played in that game against Barcelona. And handled Messi, Suarez and Coutinho pretty well. So I regret nothing. I brought back a few players so far. Of course, I brought back Gnabry, Gabriel. I've been looking at bringing back some other players as well, but I cannot disclose who yet. You will find out soon enough. Here's Leon Bailey. Cutting inside. Lovely skill. Whips it in. Loftus-Cheek looking for the second. And that is the second. 2 beautiful goals from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's gone from hardly ever scoring to scoring 2 bangers in this game. And is now on for a hat-trick. How about that? I don't know what's rarer. Arsenal beating Barcelona 5-2 or Ruben Loftus-Cheek getting a brace. Would you want it? If Arsenal had the chance to do a swap deal, Kane, to get rid of Aubameyang, would you want it? Absolutely not. No chance in hell. But what a great goal. Look like that was a beautiful finish from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Probably better than the first one for me, purely because of the technique of it. Come on, Arsenal.
Number 24, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Here's Lacazette. Lacazette going through now. That's a foul. Dirty tackle from James Ward. Is it James Ward or is it? I can't remember his first name, but it's Ward. And he's going to get the yellow card. Arguably could have been a red card, but I don't think it was enough of a goal scoring opportunity to be a red. But it was a dirty challenge. And we do have a free kick now from a fairly promising position. Who have we got to take free kicks? The only person we really have is Leon Bailey. So we're going to have a crack. We're going to try to curl it in. It's a great effort. It's a great... He's hit the post! Oh my god, wow. I did not expect that. Look at the curl on this. On the outside of the wall. Bends it, and I think it's hit the tip. No, it's hit the post. But wow, that would have been a beautiful goal from Leon Bailey. Didn't know he could take free kicks like that. Alright. Sorry, Leon. And that is half time. Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 2, thanks to 2 great goals from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Looks like an easy 3 points so far. But the question is, can we keep that up in the second half? Right, just replying to some messages. How do you rate Arsenal season so far out of 10? 6. Wow, what is that formation? Again, it's the second team, innit? I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep going to change the tactics, but it's the second team, so the tactics are not ready yet, so we're going to just have to change it back to that formation. Fair enough. Okay, alright, I can handle that. Question is, can Ruben Loftus-Cheek get this hat-trick? It'll be great to see him if he can. Dennis Suarez, of course, scored. He's already scored an Arsenal goal, but will be hungry for more. Will he play tomorrow? Will he start tomorrow? Hopefully so. I mean, he should be starting already, but hopefully he'll start tomorrow. to make up for the games that he hasn't started so far. Yeah, but I'll go 6 so far for our season. Someone said Stevers said 7 out of 10. Okay, fair enough. Why 7? There's Lacazette. Whipped in. Kolasinac hits the post. That's the second time in this game we've hit the post. That would have been another beautiful goal for us as well, but it wasn't meant to be. Here's MacArthur into Maya. Lovely interception there from Holding. And that sets us up to attack. Here's Alex Iwobi. Got a point to prove. Loftus-Cheek going for the hat-trick. Saved by Guaita. Loftus-Cheek is hungry for goals today. But can he get that hat-trick? Dennis Suarez with the header. And it's out. Is that an Arsenal throw? I believe it is. That is an Arsenal throw. Here's Loftus-Cheek now. Switches it over to Sead Kolasinac. Into Dennis Suarez. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Ah, couldn't reach Loftus-Cheek. Lovely tackle there. Plays through Lacazette. Lacazette in on goal. Over to Leon Bailey. Terrible. That was a terrible pass, to be fair. Leon Bailey sets himself up for a volley and unsuccessful. Probably should have gone with Lacazette on his own. Good in Europa League, but good in Europa League, some improvement. But we did have a stumble in away game. Still Europa League, good chance of top 4. Okay, fair enough. All right, that's understandable. We made a mistake there, and here's Wilfred Zaha going for the volley, and what an awful volley from Wilfred Zaha. Between Aubameyang and Lacazette, who would you pick? That is a very good question, and I'm going to go for Lacazette purely because I can't remember who made this. Point, but I've started to I realise it now that they've said it, but I can't remember who it is. So whoever it is, if someone can let me know, credit to them, of course. But Lacazette for me makes a lot of mistakes, as well as, well, first of all, he's a fantastic finisher, fantastic on the ball and off the ball, but makes a lot of mistakes, like will pass when he should have shot, or shot when he should have passed, or. But Aubameyang for me doesn't make those mistakes. Whatever Aubameyang does is always right, if you ask me. Apart from, well, not always right, but it's the right move most of the time. But that's the only reason being. I don't think there's much of a difference between them in player-wise, and that's the third goal. Alex Iwobi with the goal. I don't think they're very different in terms of what kind of player they are, but I think Aubameyang is that little bit better. I'd say 7-2. Emery doesn't have the players he wants yet. 1 point off of top 4 with the worst defence in the top 6. And personally, I believe we win the Europa League. We will finish Chelsea in semi. What do you mean, man? Oh, in terms of Europa League, you think we get Chelsea in the semi-finals? We have to get that further. We have to get that far first. Have we done player ratings with Robert after the game? I believe I've done 1 player ratings, and I can't remember what game it was for. I think it may have been. I think it might have been Newcastle. Newcastle when Ozil scored that banger, but I'm not sure. It's an old video, but I can't remember. We are 3-0 up now, guys. We're going to make a substitution. We are actually going to bring Lacazette off because he's at risk of getting a red card, and we really don't want that. We're going to bring Aubameyang, and we are also going to bring on Lucas Torreira alongside Loftus-Cheek. The man, of course, kick-started that game against Barcelona with his early goal in the 5th minute, I believe it was. Rob Holding gets hold of that ball, and great defending again from Rob Holding. Rob Holding's been stunning in this game. It's Bartels into Milivojevic. Zaha now. Milivojevic always scores against Arsenal seemingly, but not today. Still looking for that clean sheet. Loftus-Cheek, great balance there. Back into Loftus-Cheek. Sees Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey couldn't make it 4 with his left foot, and that is a great goal from Leon Bailey, making up for the hitting the post earlier, and it's 4-0 to the Arsenal. What a great finish. Do you think we can win the Europa League? I think we have a strong chance, but I think the teams this year are a lot harder than they were last year. And obviously we got Atletico in the semis, but I think it could get a lot worse for us if worse comes to worse this year in terms of the draw. When Messi turns 35, would you have him at Arsenal for 50 mil? Well, we're not there yet. I think Messi's still got, what, 3 years? 3 years until he's 35? So, ask me that question again in 3 years. And that is the substitutions coming on now. Fantastic game from Lacazette, but can Aubameyang do the business now? Not about 18 minutes left. He's got 18 minutes to at least score a goal. Let's see if he can do it. Oh. Here's Loftus-Cheek now, using his strength. Body Zaha off the ball. Here's Iwobi now. Iwobi. Gonna float it in with the Rabona again. Everyone loves Rabonas in this episode. Iwobi keeps it on but loses possession. Lovely defending there. Bouncing all over the place. Is Milivojevic. Goes for the shot. He's hit the post. What a great goal that would have been for Crystal Palace. Frank, you should stream on Tuesdays. Trust me, there's no specific time for streaming. It's just whenever I can. Well, look at the curve on that. Curve just at the last minute. And hits the post. That would have been a beautiful goal. There's Milivojevic into Wilfried Zaha. Zaha into Milivojevic. And it's just not happening for Crystal Palace today. Leno, again, is insane. Here's Wilfried Zaha. Lovely defending there from Callum Chambers. Now he can get forward. Here's Torreira. Switches it over to Sayad. Into Bailey. Into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek pushing the ball forward and losing it in the process. I love that vid with you and 100% Chelsea. Which one is it? The FIFA video where Claude was assistant manager in the FIFA game. If it is, that's one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite ever videos to make. Like in terms of actually just filming it, it was hilarious. There was so much that we couldn't keep in that I can't get detail about because it's just not PG whatsoever. Lovely skill there from Zaha. Zaha just turning and burning. I don't even know if that's an actual saying, it just sounded right. Into the box. Bartels is in there, but Kolasinac gets it clear, and it's going to be a Crystal Palace corner. I was going to say Chelsea for some reason. It's probably because they're getting battered. We'll just swap Alba and Laka for Mbappe. Wow. Not both of them, no. No, not both of them. Absolutely not. One or the other, yes. But absolutely not both of them. As for which one, I don't actually know. It'd have to be down to when it... No! There goes the clean sheet. It was coming. It was coming. Wilfried Zaha gets Crystal Palace first of the game, and its only consolation as the score is now Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 4. Gutted. I thought I was going to keep the clean sheet. Leonard's been amazing, but Zaha pokes in a toe there and finishes it off. Damn it. That's annoying. Maybe we can get one more before the end of this game, just to make up for it. Here's Lacazette into Aubameyang. Aubameyang, terrible touch there from Aubameyang, but still Arsenal ball, and that's a foul, ref. Surely, he just clotheslined him. 3 added minutes. I think it's safe to say now that we've got the W, but the question is, can we get another goal? Here's Selka, tackle. That's a foul somehow. I don't see where there was a foul there, but the Crystal Palace have another chance to score, and here's Bartels with the free kick. I'm not going to move my keeper. I'm going to let him have a go. He goes for it, and that is a poor effort. We're going to kick this out, and then he's probably going to blow the whistle. So let's get it over and done with. 7 saves from Leno. And that is it. Full time. Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 4. We just cannot stop scoring right now. We are literally the Manchester City of career mode. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was unlucky should I say, not to get his hat-trick. But for me, defo man of the match. And the Owl has a lot of speaking to do to his team. 9.4 for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, well deserved. What a game he's had. Fulham drew 2-2 with West Ham. Leeds drew 2-2 with Everton. Spurs beat Stoke City 2-0. Boo! Come on, Stoke, I expected better from you against a weak opposition like that. But yeah, great result. Fantastico. Got a little bit of training to do as well. So Iwobi's going to go up in a few stats. Finishing, yes, thank you. Of course, he's got a great goal in that game, but the more finishing, the better for Alex Iwobi. I mean, it definitely applies to him in real life, that's for sure. What's everyone saying? Frank, I'm surprised you choose Salah over Van Dijk. Yes, I know, but you just cannot. You cannot argue with Salah's quality. I know we need a centre back. I know we do, but we also need a winger, if you ask me. And I don't think you can turn down Salah in a situation like that. Right, guys. Now we have a question. We've got 50 minutes until I want to start ending this stream because of obviously Champions League fixtures. I'm going to be simming the game against CSKA. No, I'll tell you what, no, it doesn't matter because we're going to sim these last 3 games. We're going to sim the game against CSK, sim the game against Leeds, and sim the game against Wigan. So we will play this game. I was going to ask if we could sim the game against Watford, but no, we don't need to. We'll just play this game. Aubameyang, of course, still at the top of the goal scorers chart with 8 Premier League goals. Can he add on that today? I want to get my full first 11 out there today now because obviously we didn't get to do that in the last game because of fitness. Socrates is still not fit. So minus Socrates, this is our strongest team. Paulista takes captaincy and Socrates' space. So here we go. First, we're finally back at home. We've not played a home game so far this episode. Of course, we played at the El Libertador, as people want me to say, and then Selhurst Park. So we're back at the Emirates now. Let's go. I hope Wolves qualify for Europa League. They deserve it. You know what? I really like Wolves as a club. Obviously, they're not my supported club, but I rate Wolves. I do rate Wolves. Call me crazy, but if they can stay in the Premier League, I reckon we can see Wolves win the Premier League in the next 10 years or so. And that sounds insane to say, but so does Leicester winning the Premier League. That's my prediction. Wolves will be Premier League champions within the next 10 years. What's my predictions for today's games? What is there? Obviously, I know there's Spurs versus Dortmund, but what else is there? Champions League fixtures. There is... Wow. Okay, so there's Tottenham, Dortmund, and Ajax, Real Madrid. Right. I think Tottenham, Dortmund will be a draw. And I think Real Madrid will win against Ajax 2-0. That's my prediction. I'm gonna go 2-0 Tottenham and Dortmund. And then 2-2 Tottenham and Dortmund. And then 2-0 Real Madrid. Here we go at the Emirates. Let's go. Let's get a good result here. We've been doing it on the road, sorry. Let's do it back at home. Can we get an early one? Here's Gnabry. Trying to twist and turn, but unsuccessful. Here's Cotrone. That's a great signing for Wolves from AC Milan, of course. Getting past Julian Draxler. Julian Draxler still trying to keep up. Can't do so. Whipped in. Takes a deflection. That's a fancy flick there from Etienne Capoue. Oh no, we've been passed completely. Wow, we just got completely outplayed there by Watford, but we got a great challenge in there. I thought referee was going to call penalty. Rest in peace, Cadet. Yes, very true. That's a very sad and tragic event that has taken place with the passing of Cadet. So my condolences go out to all his friends and family. He will be missed. We're getting completely outplayed here, and I've realised I've just done it again. I've played world class again. Do you know what? Someone needs to remind me after this game to automatically set it to legendary, because I want to play on legendary from now, and we've proved we can do it, so we need to keep doing it. It's pinged over. Here's Pereira versus Gonzalez. Gonzalez wins, but Leno. Oh, I've put Butland in goal. That's what I was missing. I need to put Leno back in goal for the next Prem fixture. Remind me, guys. Sent through to Aubameyang. I think he's going to be offside, though. Whipped in. He wasn't offside. I should have just kept going. My bad. Manolas chasing and winning. I thought Martial was going to continue on his run, but unsuccessful pass there from Aubameyang. Here is Aubameyang. Lovely skill. Into Gnabry. Aubameyang. Into Gnabry again. Serge Gnabry. No, it's not Gnabry. That's Julian Draxler. But it doesn't matter because we are 1-0 up. Julian Draxler with the opening goal of the game. And what a finish. Great play from Arsenal, yet alone the finish. I'm happy that United lost against PSG, even though PSG played a strange team and didn't have Neymar and Cavani. That is because Neymar and Cavani were both injured. If you didn't know. Yes, they were both injured. What a great goal from Julian Draxler, speaking of PSG though. Obviously not playing for PSG anymore in career mode because he's at Arsenal. But in real life he is a PSG player. And that's meant to be me when I'm about 60. Happy. as usual.
Arsenal
You guys know me.
goal. Number 8, Julian Draxler.
But that is 1-0 to the Arsenal, and that's a great challenge from Torreira. I don't know what the referee's talking about when he says advantage. Does he need glasses? Not is he need glasses. That's poor English. That's why I failed. Here's Gaia. Into Aubameyang. Sees Draxler again. Draxler going for his second. Gonna go for the shot. Low and hard, but unsuccessful ultimately. Frank, you're an academy player. Yes, I play a part of the Dagenham Rebridge Academy. Here we go. Here's Gnabry. Lovely skill there from Serge Gnabry. Pings it over to Aubameyang. Aubameyang tries to ping it over to Draxler. Draxler sees it. Jose Gaia gonna go for the shot. Screw it. Gaia with a shot, and into the hands of Marafona. Some of these signings that these team are making. I need to learn a whole new dictionary. It sounds like another language. Here's Deulofeu into Gonzalez. That's a save from Butler, and I don't know how it got that far. I thought it took a deflection. Here's Firmino. Gonna go for goal, and what a shot, and another save from Butland. Wow, again, I don't know how I let him get that far. It's a Watford corner now. Whipped in. Tar handles it, and it's cleared. The Aubameyang taking control. He's tripped up by his own teammate, but keeps the ball. Here's Martial. Sends through Gnabry. That's a great ball into Gnabry. Can Serge Gnabry finish it? Serge Gnabry! Wow. I don't have a clue what that was, but what I know it definitely was awful. My bad. Probably should have just leathered it. I'm getting so tired. Need to stay awake for the Champions League fixtures, of course. Come on, Dortmund. Hope everyone in this stream is becoming an honorary Dortmund fan tonight. Here's Eric Dyer, of course, ex-Tottenham. That's another save from Jack Butland, and Jack Butland looks unstoppable right now. Frank, do you play Fortnite? No, I do not play Fortnite. Worst game to ever be made, in my opinion. Don't like it whatsoever. I don't understand how any human being can play that game. Aubameyang flicks it over his man, and great skill from Aubameyang. It's just a shame he couldn't keep hold of the ball. Chasing. It's Gonzalez. Torreira trying to get that interception, but unsuccessful. That's great defending now. Here's Martial losing the ball. Here's Andre Gray, takes a shot, and whoa, I thought that was a goal. That was close there from Andre Gray. I'm becoming an honorary Dortmund fan because I'm a Chelsea fan. Okay, fair enough. I like that. At least we have a mutual hatred there for Tottenham. His guy into Martial. Lovely play there from Arsenal. Aubameyang looking for his 9th goal of the league. Couldn't get it yet. It's coming, don't worry, it is coming, I'm telling you. That was how it took a... See what I mean? It took a deflection, but somehow it's their throw. It's confusing me. I don't know what's going on. It's a nutmeg there. It's Cotrone. Gonzalez. Diego Carlos. And that's a great tackle there from Torreira. Back to Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez, should I start calling him. Here's Eric Dyer. Don't know why he's not getting no boos. Whipped in. That's a foul. That's a late challenge from Manolas, and I think he's going to get booked for that. He's going to take a yellow card for that tackle. Okay. I'm sorry, Frank, but I'm becoming an honorary Spur. Mataza, don't speak to me, because I don't really like Dortmund, because Aubameyang and Royce bossed Liverpool's defence. You're a Liverpool fan, but you're saying you support Tottenham. How dare you? How dare you?
The
You should be ashamed of yourself.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Okay, okay. Okay. You've got your reasons, so it's not for no reason at least. But it's still unacceptable. That's a great ball into Anthony Martial. Can Anthony Martial finish this off? But the first time in a long time, Anthony Martial couldn't finish. Wow. At least it was a free transfer. Aubameyang with a volley. And Marafona saves even. And that is half time. Could have made it 2-0. But Martial could not finish his dinner. And not for the first time this season. Hasn't been a great start for Martial in North London. But the only thing that separates these two teams is a goal from Julian Draxler to put Arsenal 1-0 up at home. It's been a great game so far. Half time, Arsenal 1, Watford 0. I need to stay awake. I'm going to make myself the nicest cup of tea the minute this stream gets stopped to keep myself awake and ready for the Champions League games. I don't know any Spurs fans except expressions of my old math teacher. Trust me, I know a lot of Spurs fans and I don't like them. I don't like a majority of them at least. Me and expressions, we spoke I think we spoke once in real life, and apart from that it's just been Twitter banter back and forth. But yeah, that is half time. We are winning and we're going to look to hold that lead and probably at least double the lead. Let's try and make it 2-0 early on. Come on, you Gunners. Here is Julian Draxler. Lovely skill there from Julian Draxler. Taken out, and that is going to be that is a terrible foul from Chalobah. He's going to get booked, and he's well deserving of a yellow card there. Torreira into Manolas. I was going to take a long shot on Manolas, but then I realised he's got about 19 finishing, so I thought, leave it, yeah. Whipped in. Butland gets to it safely. I'm annoyed that I didn't put Leno in, but at the same time, Butland's doing brilliantly, so I'm well happy. It's a great ping over into Serge Gnabry. Can he keep it on? Keeps it on, off his chest. Still Serge Gnabry, trying to take it past his man, but will take a corner. Martial takes it. Aubameyang with a header. It goes the opposite way to where it needs to go. Jonathan Tah loses the ball after trying to push it forward against Andre Gray. Watford with the pass in now. Gaia, can he win this ball back? Yes, he can. Great defending from Gaia. Maybe not so great passing though. Back to Gaia. Andre Gray versus Gaia, and it's cleared for Jonathan Tah, and fully cleared by Julian Draxler. Here's Aubameyang. Great defense, great tackle there from Aubameyang. Still Aubameyang, holding off his man. Great strength on display by Aubameyang. Here's Draxler. Turning. Julian Draxler goes for the shot. Julian Draxler! What a finish from Julian Draxler! Another great goal in this episode. And he's absolutely thunderblasted that into the top right. Green timed finish. You don't get much better finishes than that. Julian Draxler with a second in this game. Look at that. Just driven into the top right hand corner. Look at this from this angle. Look at that. Just keeps rising. Just that's what I imagine the shot would have sounded like. Look at that. And that is a second goal for the Arsenal, and I'm going to make a substitute right on the stroke of the hour mark, and it's actually going to be Julian Draxler to come off purely because he's half dead on that pitch. Look at the fitness. I'm actually going to bring on Maguire Aaron. We've not actually seen him in this episode, but we're going to bring him on. He's been a super sub in the past, so hopefully he can get another goal or contribute to another goal. Danby Da Costa, yo man, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Well, see your name in the chat at least. It's Catrone not even challenging Jack Butland. Lovely tackle there from Gaia. But it's going to be a Watford throw. And that is Julian Draxler off. Getting his own individual round of applause there. He does deserve it with a brace, of course, in this game. And what a goal the second was. Here's De La Feu. Gaia takes him out. And that is going to be another foul. I need to calm down with these challenges because I'm getting too many yellow cards here. And eventually they will rack up. And players will get suspended. So I just need to calm down. De La Feu to take. Is he going to whip it or is he going to go for an awkward shot? He's going to chip it in, but Butland catches it easily. And we can counter that. Here's Martial. Heavy touch and loses the ball. What an awful touch. There's Gonzalez. Goes for the shot. Butland with a save. Butland's just, again, looked unstoppable in this game. A Karka coming on now. They're gonna go for the whip it in method. It looks like probably the tallest guy on the pitch, but Butland gets his hand to it, and Torreira with a clearance. He's absolutely hoofed that down the end of the pitch. Lovely speed on display from Almiron, as well as lovely defending. Here's Martial now, holding off his man and still going. Martial loses the ball. Cannot keep hold of this ball, can he? It's a big problem for a winger. Frank, I was brought up as a Liverpool fan, otherwise I would have chose Arsenal. Okay, fair enough, okay. Lovely again from Jack Butler. Nothing is getting past him today. I say as I lose the ball in a dangerous position. Oh, if we concede now, I'll be heartbroken. Gonzalez versus Pereira, and that is going to be a Watford throw. Okay. Almiron, keep hold of this ball. Keep him away. Almiron, get this ball. Over to the wing. De La Feu, get it clear. Almiron, bicycle kicks it clear. And here we go, is Anthony Martial. Can he finish this one? Surely he can. Can we put this game to bed? Anthony Martial, wow, I don't know why he slowed down. Why has he slowed down? He literally walked before he took the shot and allowed Cavasele to get the shot off. Get the deflection in, sorry. Here is Martial now, whips it in. I don't know why he slowed down, just wanted to shoot. Here's Catrone. Watford play through now, but Jack Butland off his line, the new English sweeper keeper, but he's not cleared it. Watford now, and it's taking the deflection. That's going to be a Watford corner. Well, no, it's not. It was just an awful shot. Okay, we'll take a goal kick. We're going to make our final two substitutions as well. Who are we going to take off? We're going to take off the players that have been yellow carded. So, Guy's going to come off, and Holding is going to come on. Kolasinac and Holding on, Gaia and Manolas off. Hopefully that doesn't, obviously 2 defensive change, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us, because our defence has been good in this game. Here's Gnabry. Gnabry, going to go on his own, into Torreira! Trying to get another goal in this game, goal in this episode, should I say. Lucky not to there though. Great cross, punched out. Into Maguire. Almiron flicks it over, tries to get on the end of it, but unsuccessful. Almiron into Aubameyang, still looking for that 9th goal. Whipped in again. Aubameyang still looking for the 9th goal, and it's just not going to come anytime soon, is it? Torreira wins that. Gnabry going to go on his own. Gnabry loses the ball. Torreira flicking it. That's not Torreira. Who's the man of the match? Of course it is going to be Julian Draxler getting the man of the match award. We're just scraping for a clean sheet now because they're putting the pressure on. They know we want to keep this, so they're trying everything in their power to make sure we don't get it.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Here's De La Feu. Firmina whips it in. No, not now. Clear. Torreira clears. Aubameyang tries to head it on, but unsuccessful. Referee, blow this whistle any minute now, please. Don't blow the whistle. Do not blow the whistle. Okay, come on. No, blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. Please blow the whistle. I don't want to concede. Please, ref. Oh, I'm shaking. Hold on to it, Butland. Hold it. Hold it. And there we go. Full time. Arsenal 2. Yeah, Arsenal 2. Was it 2 or was it 3? I can't actually remember. What was the score? Surely I should be able to remember this. Arsenal 2, Watford 0. We pick up another 3 points. Another 3. Not another one. Another 3. Another 3. Any DJ Khaled fans out there will understand that. But strong at the top of the table. We continue. And we're now going to get into the sim games. We've got about half an hour before we need to get this done. Of course, we'll be done in that time because it's only simming games. We're not playing no more in this episode. So, in the games that we have played, we've absolutely demolished our opponents. Of course, 5-2 against Barcelona. What was the score in the next one? Guys, my memory is poor. I know this. We should be able to remember this. But, what was the score in the end, in the last one? The score against Crystal Palace was 4-1. Now I remember. And then, of course, beating Watford 2-0. So, yeah. Press conference, of course, against Moscow. This game's a home game as well. We will be playing after. We'll just play this squad again because obviously Jack Butland is the cup goalkeeper, and this is a cup. So we're going to skip this game. Of course, sim this game. Barcelona at the bottom of the table with 0 points. They need to get a win sometime soon, otherwise it's goodbye to Barcelona. They're going to be saying hello to Europa League as well. And here we go, simming the game, and I've actually lost something, so I need to find that sometime soon. There it is, bang. Can we get a goal? Surely we can get a goal for now. Barcelona 1-0 down, I've just seen, and there's Gnabry with the first goal of the game. Can't stop scoring in the Champions League right now. That's mad. Serge Gnabry is on one in this episode. 2 against Barcelona, 1 here. Julian Draxler with another goal. 3 goals in 2 games there. Wow, go on. And that is the full-time whistle. Arsenal 2, CSK 0. Unbeaten in the Champions League so far. And we move on to Leeds, who I believe are the bottom of the league. I think Leeds are bottom of the league. Yeah, Leeds are bottom of the league, yet to win a game. So it's risky simming an away game, but this should be a risk that we should be okay to take. We got a little. Oh, we couldn't stop in time to do the training. But again, we're going to be using our full strength team, and this time we're going to put Leno back in goal. We're not going to forget this time. And, time to get into this game. The last time we simmed an away game, it was Fulham, and we drew 1-1 or 2-2. So hopefully that won't happen again. Come on, Arsenal, just bury them, finish them off. There's not a lot of players that I recognise in that Leeds team. Jamal Blackman is probably the only one, and Anita. That's about it. Wow, we go 1-0 down to Leeds. You've got to be joking me. We're not going to lose like this. We're not going to lose our second game to Leeds, are we? Surely not. Come on, someone do something. Julian Draxler gets another goal, but seriously, guys, first place just drew to 20th place. Julian Draxler was the saviour, of course, but we need to be doing a lot better than that. It's risky simming games now, it seems. It's very risky simming games. We've got 1 more training session to do, and then we've got our final game of the episode, which we'll be simming. Sorry, of course it is a Carabao Cup game. So we sim Carabao Cup games, as you guys should know by now, and it's only against Wigan as well. So hopefully we can play some youngsters. So speaking about youngsters, let's get into the team selection. We're going to use our rotation team because, of course, it's our rotation team. Butland's going to play in net. Centre backs wise, we're going to chuck Mavropanos in there. We'll chuck Mavropanos in there. In terms of a midfield, we'll bring in Matteo Guendouzi. Why not? And then I'm happy with that. Let's go with this for the game. I'll go with this for the game. Hopefully, there's no excuse for not beating Wigan, first of all, but especially with this team, that could be probably our one excuse. We've got a weakened team, but it's still good enough. It's still good enough to beat Wigan, surely. Of course, they've got on fire Will Grigg, and Leon Bailey gets the goal early on. That's a good sign. I mean, early goals are not always a good sign, but hopefully in our case it is. And that is 2-0. Alexander Lacazette with the goal. Iwobi makes it 3. Can we get a 4th? Maybe even a 5th? Maybe even a 6th? Terrell and Tyron. Iwobi with the second gets it 4. Can we get 1 more? No, we don't get no more. We beat Wigan 4-0 in the Carabao Cup, and we progress to the next round. And with that being said, that is the end of this episode. At the end of this episode, we are sitting first in the Premier League, sitting first in our Champions League group. We have a loan offer for Cabral. I'm going to accept it, but it's probably not going to go through. Match reschedule, great work. We're going for, we are flying through our manager tasks as well. Let's take a look at them. We completed the youth one. So that's the one that we have completed. We've completed youth development. We've completed brand exposure now. Gained £176 million in earnings from shirt sales within a season. We're on course to reach our continental target. We're on course to reach our domestic target, and we've got no financial target. So all is good at the club right now. But in the next episode, of course, we're 10 games into the Premier League. We are going to be going through the whole month of November, playing the game against Bournemouth, probably simming the game against CSKA again, but I'm not too sure. Then we're going to be playing against Brighton, and then the big one, we're going to be playing the first North London derby of the season against Spurs. Of course, we're going to be playing that game. Probably going to be simming Marseille again, and then we will be playing against Chelsea. Right, tell you what, actually, I've got a few questions. We'll probably leave it until the next episode. But what I might do is I might sim Bournemouth at home, sim CSKA, play Brighton, play Spurs, play Marseille, and play Chelsea. But I'm not too sure. We'll discuss that in the next one. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you've watched it the whole way through, you're an absolute legend. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to AFTV Young Gunz. I will see you guys next time. Peace.